Yeah.
How y'all doing?
Good.
Doing good.
All
Doing
right.
good.
Feeling good.
Yeah.
What's the vibe? We got to ask you, what's the vibe like? This is kind of a big one, right?
Yeah. For us, it's the next game, right? Like it's a long season. It's the next game. I think obviously for those watching and fans, and it's a big game. But we know good teams versus good teams, but it's still early for us. So we got to treat it like so. We got to prepare like so. But just like any other week, preparing to win.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, in the NFL, as a fan goes, all they've heard all week is the Dolphins and their 70 points against the Broncos. You guys, I have to imagine, kind of tune all that stuff out. You're just worried about focusing on your task at hand for Sunday, right?
Yeah, obviously. I mean, look, they put up some, a crazy number, right? Something that hasn't been done in a really long time. So, obviously, that's what's going to be, talked about. But, we know what we're capable of. We know what we can do. And so, for us, it's about, again, preparing that way and just going out and doing what we do. So, we're excited about the game, though. Don't get me wrong. Division game, that's what it's all about.
Yeah, so you come in and this offense that you're a part of now seems to be just a hair different than it has been in years past.
Yeah.
A little more run game's been a little better, a little more consistent for this team. You weren't here, but with you and James,
Damian.
and Damian Cook, Damian Harris, all you guys, it just seems to be working a little more consistently, doing a lot more tight. We had zero two tight end offense last year. Now it's a big part of it. What's the vibe like with the guys who have been here, as far as you can tell, with their reaction to the changes and how well it's going?
Yeah, I just think, I know for me and just I know for Damian, the amount of times that Josh has to run the ball, right? We want that as minimal as possible. So I feel like that's where we can step in and solve that problem. So, he's great when he get out of the backfield and all
Pulls
that,
it
but
down and runs it.
But look, let us do the dirty work so you can do what you do best and make plays and throwing the ball. So, we got tight ends like Dalton and Dawson that can obviously do things great out of the backfield. So and that said, I guess it's working really well for us right now. So hopefully we can continue to do that.
I think the most impressive part has been the way you guys have been able to run it in the red zone. I don't have to tell you, that's not an easy place to run the ball where things get tight and more compact.
Yep.
And you guys have been able to get good traction down there.
Yep.
And it's early in the season. Like, there's two new guards that weren't up front last year with this group of five.
Yep.
And the blend has been pretty encouraging in the early going. I would anticipate, provided everybody in that five stays relatively healthy, you're only expecting that the holes will get more and more consistent as you go for you guys to make positive gains, wherever it is on the field, right?
Yeah, we sure hope so. I mean, we've had success running the ball. We want to continue that, but we know there's still a lot out there, honestly. And so, you want to be playing your best ball as the season, goes on. And so we're definitely looking to get better and continuing to be better in the run game for sure.
Yeah, and as this thing evolves, Josh, it's always right now it's a passing league, and you guys are going to be asked to do a lot more in the passing game, also in pass protection and all that.
Yeah.
What's been the vibe about how the offense, where do you want to take the offense? I mean, it's ever changing. Yeah, and every game's different. So what do we expect? Is this kind of how you guys thought this offense was going to work? Are you trying to achieve something greater, or in a different way than you are right now?
I think we have playmakers, right, and that's where it starts. And so, what we're capable of doing, I think we've showed, we show flashes of that. But I think what's most important is just like staying on schedule, just being on schedule so that the playbook is open to you. And I think that's what's most important. People miss that part, right? When you're on schedule, you're able to, do whatever you want, play action, run the ball, right? When you're behind schedule, the playbook is very limited. So for us, that's most important, staying on schedule so we can do all the things that this offense has to offer.
That kind of starts with never taking a negative play, right?
Yeah.
I mean, even if it's just a couple of yards,
Yep.
3rd and 6 is very different than 3rd and 10,
Yep.
or even if it's just 2 yards here, 2 yards here. That's really it, right? Not taking that negative.
Yeah, definitely no negative plays. Negative plays can really kill a drive. So definitely want to stay away from that for sure.
Something positive you're doing off the field is the Huddle for Hunger program.
Yep.
October 17th, you guys got a little food drive going, you and a couple of your teammates, right? Or-
Yeah. We'll be October 17th. I believe it's what is that? Right after the Thursday night game.
That sounds right.
Sounds
Yep.
about right. But yeah, just I think there's some local high schools that will choose and will be a part of that. But look forward to that event and obviously trying to impact the community and help
Yeah.
as much as we can.
That's the community food drive that will be here at Highmark Stadium, 4 to 7 p.m. on the 17th. And then Wegmans is helping out also from
Yeah,
October
October
23rd to the 26th.
17th is a Tuesday.
Yeah.
Tuesday, okay.
Yeah.
Which is your off day. That makes
okay,
sense.
okay.
That's when you guys are usually out in the community doing
you
your
go.
stuff.
Yeah.
So there it is. Something you've done before, or did you just kind of say, let me do this? I'm just wondering what sparked your interest in jumping in and helping out.
No, I think I've done.
I mean, I know you've done a lot of community stuff back home in Central New York.
Just the opportunity came about,
Yeah.
and why not? If I'm able and I'm available, I always help, always.
Yeah. The Buffalo Bills Foundation and Wegmans are teaming up with Feed More Western New York to present Huddle for Hunger. The food and funds donated through Huddle for Hunger will help Feed More Western New York tackle childhood hunger here in Western New York. So all the stuff that you guys bring in food-wise to collect stays right here in Western New York, which I know is important for all the Western New Yorkers bringing donations down. So we'll obviously have a lot more on that from Latavius and the guys that are taking part as it gets closer. Because, hey, man, it's October on Sunday.
Yeah, it is.
September. What the hell happened in September?
It flies by, man. It flies by.
It goes, man. We tumble downhill once it starts. Man.
I remember our first interview, even. You know what
Yeah,
I mean? Sitting here,
right
that
after
was-
you sign. Yeah.
So it's time flies.
That's great.
Good stuff.
All
Congratulations.
right, stay healthy, dude.
Stay healthy.
Appreciate it.
Keep doing those cool downs.
Appreciate it.
Well, yeah.